Hey, it's 12 o'clock on a Saturday. I'm Craig.
I'm Ryland.
And you're probably wondering what we're doing here on a Saturday at 12 o'clock and also why Ryland looks like a tangerine. I can answer the second one quickly. It's a football kit. He supports West Brom. That's the keeper kit. He's a keeper for the school team. So that's the reason why he looks like a tangerine. But the reason we're here at 12 o'clock on a Saturday is because we've got a special one-off video. Now, if you don't know, I run a online streaming platform called the Netrix, and the URL
It's
is
Netflix for magicians.
Yeah, we're just waiting to be sued. The URL is
www.thenetrix.cookies.
Don't start. It's .com. But for the last few weeks, we've had a Discord server attached to the Netrix, and Chris James has been really taking the lead with that Discord server. He's been doing an amazing job. He's had Q&As in there from people like Greg Wilson, Justin Miller, some really big names. He had Ben Harris in there, David Jonathan. He's even had Matt Cluley in there. I mean, talk about having a legend in as a Q&A. But he's also been running competitions, and there's a couple of competitions that have been run, but there's been a big one that's been run recently, and the idea of the competition was very simple. Everybody whoever entered had to basically perform one of the tricks that I've created over my lifetime, and there's been one or two of them, had to perform a trick, and then Ryland judges it, and the winner wins a 1-month gold membership to the Netrix. So they get upgraded to a gold for 1 month, which you can't get for love nor money at the moment. So in other words, they'll get 2 1-hour one-to-one sessions with me in a month that they want. Yeah, really good, right? And the Discord servers, Netrix was already brilliant, like with thousands of videos and tricks and sleights and the VMCs and the masterclasses.
Whoever wins is just going to be on Netrix for like the whole month, just saying, I need to get as much out of this as I can. I'm on gold. Writing all the notes down.
Yeah, very possibly. I mean, they're already Netrix members, but they're going to be upgraded to gold. Which is
then they'll be downgraded after the month.
Yes. Get back down there. But we had 5 entries, and the deal was Ryland would judge them. So we're going to show a video of each entry, and then get Ryland's thoughts. Are you up for that? Yeah. Okay. So first of all, congratulations to everybody that entered. It's really difficult.
They were really
hard entering a competition. I mean, you've done BGT and AGT, so you know how nerve-wracking it is.
Yeah, it's really hard entering a competition. Yeah, I've done lots of different competitions.
It's really difficult. Hard. So congratulations to everyone who even had the guts to come forward and do this. But we're going to look at the 5 entries, and the first is, I've made notes because I'm old, Avatar Barzilay. Avatar Barzilay. Yeah. Okay. And we're going to play that video right now. He's going to be performing a trick, and then we're going to get Ryland's thoughts. So let's have a look at Avatar Barzilay performing for a bit of a legend himself, performing on this video to Bo Kramer from Murphy's Magic. Yeah, let's have a look at that one.
So, this is a deck of cards. If you know and if you don't, you use them to do magic and play. So, just let's pick some cards for you. Tell me when to stop.
Stop.
Here?
Yep.
This will be your card, and let's do it again.
Stop.
Here, this will be your card again. Now, I'm going to turn around, and I will show you the 2 cards. Now, remember them. It's hard because they're 2 but type. So, I will just close my eyes. Okay? Tell me when you remember.
Remembered?
Okay. So they 2 cards. Now I will just place them somewhere in the deck, so they would be lost. And another one. Now I'm going to cut to your card. You know how I do it? I will do it.
No.
With magic.
Hey, there you go.
Done. Is this your card?
No.
No.
Close, but no.
Okay. Was it a heart?
Yes.
Both?
Both, yes.
Okay, so I think it's good. Now, let me introduce you to this. This, do you know what this is?
No.
it's not a WoW gimmick, okay? It's a card cage,
Okay.
okay? I will take the Nine of Hearts, was it? The
Yeah.
Nine of Hearts. And I will place it in the cage. Now look, we have the Nine of Hearts.
Uh-huh.
What was the first card?
The Two of Hearts.
Two of Hearts. So
Yep.
I'm missing a 7. What was the other card?
The Seven of Hearts.
Okay, so technically I got it, but because it's the summer break and we don't like math, so I didn't get it. Okay, so let's try something. Again,
Oh, nice. Oh, that's
the
great.
7 and the 2 of Hearts.
That's great.
Thank you.
Well, I love that. I love that a lot.
Thank you.
So
Yeah,
that was the first
that was-
entry.
that was-
Now, just so you know, before you give your thoughts, the trick he was performing was a trick that I put on the Vanishing Ink Masterclass. It was originally on Magic TV when I did a kind of a Hows and Whys of the Quiver. As you know, I've got a lot. No, not Hows and Whys of the Quiver. Hows and Quiver of the WoW Wallet. As you know, I've got a lot of different routines with the WoW Wallet. And on my Vanishing Ink Masterclass, I actually went through a couple of those on the second week. And one of them was this, which was the whole idea of using a WoW to have two people pick cards, put one card into the WoW and visibly split it into two. So that's the routine he was performing. What are your thoughts, Ryland?
I thought it was really good.
Yeah?
Really, really good. I really did like where he put it in, and then he like just did that, and when he took them out, it was now longer than 9. It's now the 7 and the 2. I thought it was really good.
Yeah?
Yeah,
You liked it?
Yeah, it's nice.
Performance style? Nice,
Yeah,
nice
yeah.
casual, relaxed performance style?
Yeah.
Yeah, handled the cards well?
Yeah, handle the cards well.
Handled the cards well?
Yeah.
Did good?
Yeah, did good.
Yeah? Okay.
Good.
Okay, so that's the, thanks for your in-depth analysis of that trick. I really appreciate it. Right, anything else you'd like to say?
Really good.
It was really good. It was really good. Okay.
Really, really good.
So, are you going to be super nice to everybody? Just pretend Pete Dragging's one of these guys. Okay. So next,
Which one?
huh?
Which one?
I'm joking. You don't have to. Next up, we have Mathematics 01. He did two tricks.
Yeah, he did the 2-0.
He did two tricks, yeah. So he did 2 tricks. We're not going to say what they are. We're going to play the performance. Let's have a look. And he had a live performance. It wasn't over Zoom.
Yeah, it was another Zoom.
Live performance to a couple of people. So let's have a look at that performance. And then once we've had a look at it, I can get your thoughts on that one.
Alright guys, I'm going to show you a couple tricks. Okay. First trick I'm going to show you is going to be a card trick. And I know what you're thinking. Oh no, not a boring card trick. And I'm right there with you. But the guy that I learned magic from when I first started learning magic, he's like a card magic wizard. And I pretty much had to go through the paces of learning boring card magic before I could get onto something better. So this is one of his tricks that I'm going to show you. And he's so hardcore, he didn't even give me a whole deck of cards to work with, just a small packet. Just, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4 cards here. And not only is it a small packet of cards, but they're blank cards. 4 blank cards on both sides. So the first thing I figured out how to do was to use the blank cards to print it back. And I thought, cool, you can work with that. That's a start. And so I can put the back on the back here, give the cards a little twist, and now I've got 4 backs. And then with, I can just use one of the backs here, give it a vigorous shake, and now I got a front. And as long as I keep on applying those vigorous shakes, you know, the Queen of Clubs, the Queen of Hearts, Queen of Diamonds, and another back, but that's okay. The back has a front. It's Queen of Spades. And I got 4 backs, 4 fronts. And you need to do something together. So I'm going to do one of these magic moves. Just one of those. Now I should have, yep, 4 fronts and 4 backs. And that was kind of winning me over with the card magic not being born. I was like, oh, that's pretty cool. I see what's going on. You know, that's pretty cool.
That is pretty cool.
But then I realized that it was just blank nonsense. It was really all just blank cards still. And then I was like, nah, card magic is boring. So
That was awesome.
Next week I'm going to show you guys. This is crazy because I got this in the mail. Got a package in the mail from a penguin from Ohio, and it was this. And it's called the 2-key trick. You know why it's called the 2-key trick?
Because it has 2 keys?
Have you seen this trick before?
No.
Do me a favor, one of you guys put your hand out like this.
Okay.
And wrap your hand around it. Put a fist, make a fist. Turn your fist around so I can get to it. And go ahead and just check this one out. I don't know what you're going to check out, but give it a look. See what you think of it. Make sure there's no Death Star laser beams or
No lasers.
anything.
Nope.
It's not forced to tune.
Pretty plain to me.
Okay. Well, what I want to show you guys here is more of a minor miracle than a trick, really. Because what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this key and take the hole that's on here, and I'm actually going to pluck it right off. And I'm going to put it here. You can open that hand.
It's got
Wow. I like that.
Annie, can you hold your hand out like he would have his hand held out? And can you, like he did, wrap your hand around it? And flip it upside down so I can't get it? Okay, thank you. And here you can do that, Aiden.
Oh, okay.
2 holes. 2 holes. And I'm gonna have you help me with the next part, okay? Can you just kind of take it by the what is that, like the
bottom part?
Yeah, like the stem?
Them?
Just hold it or pull?
Yeah, you can just hold it.
Alright.
And I'm just gonna pull that other one off and put it here. Now go ahead and let's see it. You ever seen that before?
Oh
That's where I was
yeah.
holding it.
That's the hole. Yep, that's the hole in the stock of the key.
Oh wow.
So the 2 tricks that he did is blank nonsense, which is on
And
yeah.
Keymaster.
Blank nonsense and Keymaster. Keymaster obviously got bought out again through Penguin Magic in 2022. Blank nonsense is on the Netrix, but it's also was originally on my DVD Blank many years ago. And it's also, I bought a new project out called Whitewash with Russ Stevens, your mate Russ Stevens, and it's on his streaming platform as well. So there's a couple of places to learn blank nonsense. And I love how he transitioned from blank nonsense directly into Keymaster. What are your thoughts on this one? Personally, I thought he handled Keymaster really well.
The Keymaster was really good. And I really liked that he did it live in front of a live performance.
Yeah.
And the others, the first guy couldn't have done this, but they could have filmed it, and if they got it wrong, they could have done it again. But with this guy and the first guy, they couldn't have, because it was, well, the first one was live to him, and then the other one was, well, not on live, but on Zoom, and then the other one was live to in person.
Yeah, and I thought that, I've seen some people, they pick up Keymaster and they don't do it very well because they telegraph the switches. I know you do Keymaster. It's only 2 simple switches.
Simple switches, yeah.
It's 2 simple switches, but I see a lot of people telegraphing that switch at just the wrong place. I thought he did Keymaster very well.
He did Keymaster very well, yeah.
And blank nonsense. It was a very clear effect. As somebody who performs that routine an awful lot, I thought he did a good job of that. I think from the angle we were looking at, we could see the side steel, but it was obvious to me that the women that were watching him couldn't see the side.
If you're at the front, you couldn't see the side steel, but it was really good, because if you were in front, it would just look like he's there just showing the cards. But obviously from where we were, we could sell the camera there, so you could see it. But obviously, if you saw it live, it'd be filming it to you, and you wouldn't see the side still.
Yeah,
because it was a really good side still.
Yeah, it was. So you like that one as well?
Yeah,
you like that one as
really
well.
good.
Okay. So next up, we got Randy Vader, who did a cups and balls routine. Now I've kind of published a cups and balls routine. I've published a couple, but way back in the day, I did one as part of an ebook called Born a Freak, and then obviously on the Vulpine Magic Coffee Cups and Beans project, I put my cups and balls routine on there. You put your cups and balls routine on the coffee cups and beans
didn't
thing,
know, yeah.
but I haven't actually ever bought out. I mean, I've bought out Chop, but I've never bought out a cups and balls set.
I filmed that right there.
Yeah, you did right there. But this is
And you filmed yours with that stuff there.
yeah, with that stuff down there. Yeah, with all the Bailey's bottles and everything. Made the Bailey's bottles appear. Those Bailey's bottles are empty. So I have no idea where the Bailey's went. It vanished into my belly. Anyway, let's have a look at this. This is Randy Vader performing cups and balls.
Got our 3 balls here. We got our cups. The first part is pretty generic penetrations of the cup. Gonna do this with all 3 balls. Everybody knows how that works. For this next bit, I'm gonna take ball 1, put it under cup 1, ball 2 under cup 2, and ball 3 under cup 3. Gonna put ball 1 back under cup 1 and ball 2 back under cup 2. Then ball 2 is magically gonna go into cup 3 before I reset one last time, and to show off that I could use both hands. Now this next part your dad might not have showed you, but I can get the ball to go through the table. And opposite of that, I can get the ball to go through my hand and the cup. For this bit, I'm going to try to get both balls to go through both cups by snapping my fingers twice. Here, I'm going to take both balls, put them under the cup, take this third ball, put it in my pocket, wave my fingers in my pocket, wave my fingers at the cups, and clap, and they're back together. Here, I'm going to try to take a ball and get it to penetrate both cups by snapping my fingers. It only went through one there. I wonder why. Let's try that again. I didn't snap loud enough. So the cups apparently are hard of hearing, just like my wife Michelle says about me. Again, I'm going to take these 2 balls, put them under the cup, take this third ball, put it in my pocket, wave my fingers at my pocket, wave my fingers at the cups, and clap. And that's my cups and balls. I hope you are well and you enjoyed it.
So you should have some thoughts on this because you perform cups and balls in almost every show. Cups and balls is a big part of his show. When
Now
he
let's pretend I didn't do that, because let's just let's just pretend I don't and don't know anything about the cups and balls.
okay,
Let's just pretend that. So and I've seen it for the first time, so I thought it was really good. Now I thought it was really good. It was really good, but I gotta say there were a lot of penetrations in there.
there were a lot of penetrations.
Yeah, a lot of penetrations.
A lot of phases where things were penetrating.
Yeah.
When you get older, by the way, having lots of penetrations isn't necessarily a bad thing.
What does that mean?
Hmm?
Is that about puberty?
Puberty? What?
What do you mean? What do you mean? What do you mean? What do you mean?
Huh?
What do you mean?
It's a conversation we'll have at some point in the future when you're older.
Okay.
Don't need to have it now. Okay. Don't need to know.
I know what it means.
Huh?
I know what it means.
You don't need to know. What?
I don't know what it means.
You don't need to know what it means. Carry on with your penetrations. Right, there were too many penetrations.
There were lots of penetrations, yeah. Although it was really good. Like the parts where there weren't so many penetrations, he did it really well. He did it really, really well.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I also know you said something to me at the end after watching the video, something about final loads.
Oh, yeah. With their cups and balls, they're known for having the final loads.
I think you need a final load.
Yeah, you have to have a final load in a cups and balls routine.
You actually make big balls appear.
Oh, yeah, I did, don't know.
And then...
I thought you said
and
you're
then
not pretending I've never done it before.
Huh?
You're pretending I've never done it before.
Oh, sorry, we're pretending. Yeah, sorry, you've never done cups and balls, have you? Right, okay. So you feel there should be a final load there?
Yeah, but yeah, there should have been a final load at the very end. Yeah,
But it was still good.
It was still really good. Yeah,
It was
Although
good.
there
He
should
handled
be
it
more.
well.
Yeah, handled it really well.
Handled it really well. There you go. Okay, cool. So that is the third one. Now we're going to go on to Kevin Orst, who is performing a version of a routine that I published on the Netrix. It's only ever been on the Netrix, called Positional Ambitious.
Did you create it?
Of course I did. That's the point of the competition. I created this trick that you're about to see. Although Kevin's added some bits to it at the end, which are really cool.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you told me, if you remember, that's made that trick better. Shut up. Anyway, let's have a look at it. This is Kevin Aust performing Positional
Hello,
Ambition.
Ryland. My name's Kevin Aust, and today I'm going to be performing a trick called Positional Ambitious. We start with a deck of cards. Let me bring the camera to the table. That should be pretty good, hopefully. Okay, we start with 10 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, that's my biggest fan, my daughter. We'll get to those later, but first we need a card for you. Since your name's Ryland, we'll spell Ryland. R-Y-L-A-N. 2 of hearts, that'll work. Let's make the 2 of hearts a little bit unique. We'll just kind of put a scribble there. And if you were here, I would have you scribble on the card yourself. Make it unique, the only card like it in the world. If we leave the card, actually, we'll place it in the middle of this pile. And we'll place this pile in the middle of this one so it's completely lost. All it takes is a snap. And if we spell your name Ryland, R-Y-L-A-N-D, your card appears. The Ryland card. Now that's not fair because you didn't know what to expect. So we'll do it again. Your card goes this time towards the bottom. R-Y-L-A-N-D. The Ryland card. Every single time. It even works with the card face up. We'll cut it about halfway in so you can see it in the middle. Hopefully. There it is. And nothing happens until you snap your fingers. And that's when R-Y-L-A-N. What? But this is where it gets interesting. Because remember the 10 cards from the beginning? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 cards. It even works here. R-Y-L-A-N-D. The Ryland card. We're going to take this into a different direction. If you look at the marks on the card, and you actually shake the card like this, it almost looks like the marks start to change. Watch. Just like that. Now it says Ryland. You can see that. Ryland. Now the Ryland card is actually a very magical card. If you just tap the deck, it actually causes every single card to vanish. Every single one. And that's the trick. I hope you enjoyed it. For those that don't know who Ryland is, you should definitely check him out on Instagram. You can find him at Ryland the Kid Magician. And that is my trick. I hope you all have a wonderful day. Thank you very much.
Now, before you give your thoughts on this, and I know you're probably going to go on about long, boring card tricks and your dad, before you give your thoughts on this, I published Positional Ambitious probably about a year ago now. I love that trick, and the way I published it is that
I've seen you perform it before.
The way I
but
published
you performed it in a boring way.
Thank you. The way I published it is I have someone name a number, and the card continues to go to that number. 2 things I loved what Kevin did here, and the first was he based it around someone's name and the amount of letters in someone's name, which I thought was really good. And secondly, I love the fact that he went for a blank deck kicker and all of the Ryland the Kid Magician stuff.
Yeah.
Tell me what you think. Go for it.
I thought it was really, really good. Now, we're going to pretend that it wasn't about me. Let's say it was about someone else.
Okay.
Because let's just pretend it wasn't about me. Because the parts that were about me was really good. But let's pretend it was about someone else. Let's say I don't know, someone else. Yeah.
Yeah.
It was really, 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 really good.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
I love that blank deck kicker and their Instagram and everything coming up was brilliant.
Yeah, their Instagram, yeah.
Yeah, because we're not talking about you, we're talking about someone else.
Yeah, their Instagram. It was really good. And where he just like dealt the cards and you could see follow him at right, and yeah, because his presentation is like follow him at, well, follow them, I don't know, follow them at, he said follow them at blah blah blah, blah 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 blah, at blah blah blah. So he had the violins, he spelled the violins, and then with the thing, he had the little violin card at the top, he put it there, and it went, and then he dealt the thing, and he put that at the very end.
Yeah, I loved it.
Yeah.
And I loved the fact that he used your name for the positional part.
Someone else.
Somebody. I love the fact that he used somebody else's name for the ambitious part. That was really good.
Yeah, that was really good, making it come to the top over and over again. At one point I got 4, but then I'm like, now think about it, that is really good. I got 4 at one point, but then I remembered it.
I remember you saying to me at one point, his pass is amazing.
Oh yeah, his pass is really good. His pass, I didn't see it. It's that good.
That's the point.
Yeah, I didn't. Yeah, I didn't see it because it's that good. And like you could perform that real life and no one would see it. No matter, I'll bet you. If they're standing right there, where they could probably see the pass, he hit it so well.
Who has a better pass, Kevin or me?
Kevin.
Keep going.
Yeah. So.
And you told me that was the winner. When you watched him, you were like, he's the winner.
Yeah. Well, because he was 4th, I didn't see the 5th. But when I saw 4th, I thought he would be the winner. But I wanted to be the winner.
Well, let's talk about the one final entry, which is number 5.
Entry.
This is Andrew Niner, who's famous for creating one of your favourite tricks.
Mm-hmm.
Can you remember which one?
It was
Something to do with a box.
boombox.
There you go. And got memory like a sieve. He did a handling of Keymaster, didn't he?
What's this?
It's that thing that you put stuff in and it doesn't matter, who cares?
How does it have a good memory?
It makes, look, we'll talk about it afterwards, okay? Nobody wants to know about me educating you about what a sieve is and how, look, let's just look at
I know
Andrew.
what a sieve is, but how has it got a good memory?
No, it's because, right, okay, it's because memory like a sieve, because with a sieve there's lots of little holes and the stuff falls through. So if you've got a bad memory, it's like a memory like a sieve because all of your memories fall out.
So you're saying I got bad memory?
Yes, that's the point. I was joking because you couldn't forget it. Let's just look at Andrew's footage, okay?
I'd like to share something with you right from my EDC. Now, as technology and AI is advancing and invading our lives, I've grown a little bit more security conscious. The whole idea of opening an app and tapping my front door lock to open my door, it's a little bit scary. I feel like anybody now can download an AI or download a piece of software and do the same thing, essentially hacking into my home and my life. And I'm not okay with that. So what I've done is I've taken all the locks on my house and converted them back into analog locks, meaning a lock and a key is the only thing that can open my front door. That being said, I even went further and I don't even carry the keys on a key ring. I carry them in my wallet. That means nobody knows what the keys look like except for me. Ultra security, right? Now, when I was preparing for this, I ordered a set of keys, and one of them came defected. Instead of throwing it out or sending it back for a refund, I thought I'd make a magic trick out of it and show you all. This is where things get kind of weird. 2 keys came. One of them looked pretty normal, and I'm sure you have one of these either in your pocket or in your house right now. The other one, though, this is the weird thing. Like, I don't know if the key got jammed in the machine or if it just didn't, if it was backwards on the conveyor belt, but the hole's way down here, and it doesn't take a genius to know that's not where the hole's supposed to go. But it does beg the question, is this key more secure? We thought we could get as secure as we could, but now think about it. You have to put that key onto a key ring every time you want to use it and take it off when you want to open your door. Ultra security, right? You can't have somebody just take your keys and quickly open your door. No, now they have to unthread the thing. Am I losing you? I'm sorry. Maybe it's just me. All I care about is getting into my home quickly. And this is not convenient. So as a magician, I'll fix it and I'll do it for you in a magic trick form. All it takes is the key and just a little shake, and that's when it happens. The hole goes back, and now we're all set. We're good. As a magician, my job is to lie to you, and I'm sorry, that's what I did. I didn't do that. That was just a magic trick. I'm sorry, I can't do this magic thing anymore. Yeah. So I didn't actually move the hole. It was an illusion that I swapped the keys when you weren't looking. I'm sorry. I shouldn't have done it. I should have asked you first. The truth is I don't know how to fix this, and I'm actually locked out of my house and recording this at a friend's house. So if you could just let me know of any locksmiths in the area, I'd be greatly appreciated, because I need my food and sleep. That's all I care about.
So, that was Andrew Niner. He did an okay version of Keymaster, didn't he?
Well, yours was terrible, but his was awesome.
Hang on a minute. Are you saying that he did my trick better than me?
Yeah, way better. Way better.
What?
Way better.
Don't say that.
It fooled. No, well, it did. When you performed it didn't fool me. When he performed it, it fooled you and me.
It's not about fooling people, but you're right, yeah. It did fool me. I have no idea how he did it.
He fooled you with your own trick.
He fooled me with my own trick. All right, okay, it happens.
Yeah, it happens.
It happens occasionally.
I've got no idea how it worked, but I don't think it worked like that.
Okay. I love the presentation behind it as well.
The presentation with all the security, that was really, really good.
It was really awesome.
Good.
And I love, just the way that I never thought about doing a transposition between a hole, two keys, one with a hole on the stem and one with a hole on the head. I'd never even thought.
He does it, and then because I thought I had an idea how it worked when he did it, and then, I thought, I just said I thought I had an idea of how it worked. I thought, not the whole thing, I just thought I had an idea of how it went from hole at the bottom to hole at the top. I thought I had an idea of that. But then when he's like, I'm not a real magician, and he opened the wallet, and that was there, I'm like, how the hell does that work?
Yeah.
That fooled me.
Yeah.
Unless it was a special type of wallet,
Didn't fool me. Didn't fool me.
Yes, it did.
No.
You said to me it fooled you.
Shut up, Ryland.
You're like, how does that work then?
Shut up, Ryland. Shut up.
It fooled you. It fooled you.
Right, so those are the 5 entries. Who wins the month gold membership? Because there can be only one. It's a bit like Highlander, there can be only one.
Well, I think it should be a runner-up.
What?
A winner and a runner-up.
No, that wasn't the rule. What wasn't the rule?
Well,
that
he gets a
rule.
month, and he gets a month of gold, yeah, and 2 1-to-1s, yeah.
Right.
I think the runner-up should get 1 1-to-1, 1 hour 1-to-1.
Wait. When did you start setting the rules to this thing?
Since I got to decide who the winner was.
So you're wanting the winner to get a month of gold,
Yeah.
and you're wanting the runner-up to get a fortnight of gold, in essence, because they're getting 1-1-to-1, yeah?
Yeah.
Fine, you're the boss. So who's the winner?
The winner is...
Hang on, I'll do a drum roll. Here we go.
What's his name?
Andrew Niner.
Oh, yeah.
Muppet. Sorry. Hang on. That the drum roll's just pointless, isn't it?
Do it again.
It's pointless.
Just do it.
It's pointless. They're going to laugh at me.
Just do it.
I just said who the... Okay.
Not only because he called me and my dad, because it was really good. It was Andrew Nana.
Woo! Go Andrew. And the runner-up. Hang on. Do you want another thingy?
Kevin.
Horst.
Oh, yeah.
There's no point again. There's no... Fine.
The runner-up was Kevin Horst. Woo.
Okay, so congratulations, guys. Get in touch with me. Get in touch. Email admin@thenetrix.com to get your month and your fortnight set up for free. Thank you, Ryland, for joining us. Now, the cat is out of the bag. You are in the semi-finals of America's Got Talent.
Yeah.
So
And I could go play Zelda.
come back. Come back. Sit your ass down. Have you got anything to say to the millions of people watching this about your semi-final piece on America's Got Talent?
I got a good trick, and now it's Zelda time.
Thanks once again for joining me right here on Magic TV for the special Saturday episode, one-off, never before seen, never will be seen again, with Ryland the Kid Magician. Thank you once again for joining me. Don't forget, this evening we haven't got a Talk Magic. Instead, we've got a special one-off video.
Visit Netrix at www.thenetrix.cookies.
Shut up.
Now go play Zelda. Woo!
It's a special one-off video where I'm recapping Magic Live. So go check out that, and then next week we'll be back with Talk Magics. Ryland's off playing Zelda. I'm going to join him. Thanks very much for watching. I'm Craig. That's your cue, kid. He's gone. I'm Craig. He was Ryland. I'll see you again next week on Magic TV. Thanks for watching. Bye, everyone.